She's supposed to come with 2 extra heads too, not a cat. Take that wherever you got it from.
Can I speak to your manager, ma'am?
I am the manager.
What's going on, guys? So before we get to the video clip that I'm going to show you, I just wanted to give a little bit of background on what it is. And while I'm talking, I'm obviously showing off my new Mystique figure here that comes with the alternate Rogue head as well as the Lalandra head down there. So just to shed a little light on the video clip that I'll show you, at this point I don't know what I'm going to call the clip. Maybe like retail training for Marvel Legends or something. I don't know. The way this came about is, if you're a Marvel Legends collector or have been collecting Marvel Legends figures for any amount of time, you no doubt encountered an experience where you walked in the store and you see a figure and either the Build-A-Figure piece is missing or it has the wrong piece in there. It's kind of hilarious, and how pathetic do you have to be to either steal or purchase a figure, take it home, put different pieces in it, and then return it just to get your money back. I mean, I understand that Marvel releases some obscure figures that people may not want. So anyways, my fiance is about to return to a management role in retail. I was telling her, you know, that this is a problem in retail, and I was saying, hey, look, when you go back to your store, you need to train your employees a certain way so that they can identify something that's blatantly wrong. So after giving my fiance a few tips, I told her, I'm going to quiz you. And she said, on what? And I said, you'll see. And so this was something we literally did in probably about 5 or 10 minutes because she was on her way headed to work. And I said, hey, I just want to get this video clip up because I posted on Facebook showing the photo, but it would be kind of funny to show like the actual quiz. So that's what we did. We did this in like 5 or 10 minutes. It was one take. It wasn't anything scripted or anything like that. The one thing I did tell her is that because I didn't have a second Mystique figure for her to compare it against, is that to pretend like you're working in the store, but you're out of that figure. So you don't have anything to compare it against. So I told her you have the ability to use your phone. Obviously in the store, there's other ways. If they have internet, maybe they can pull it up, whatever the case may be. But that was the only real thing that I told her. She doesn't know anything about Mystique really, other than what she looks like. Obviously blue, you can see that on the packaging. So anyway, let's get to the video clip and then I'll talk a bit afterwards and shed a little bit more light on it, give my thoughts.
Hi, sir. How can I help you today?
I want to return this figure I bought. Go ahead, I got the receipt right there.
Let me take a look and see what you got.
Sure. Is there anything? How's your day going?
It's going pretty good. How's yours?
Great.
Okay, hold on just a second, sir.
Is there anything wrong, or?
Oh, no, I just have to check the product before I can return it, that's all.
Okay. I mean, usually I can just bring these back in. It's a pretty quick process, but I have a couple of minutes. So.
Thank you. Hold on just a second.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just returning it. I got it for my 10-month-old, and
Your 10-month-old?
Yeah, I showed it to him, and he was like, he's really into collecting Fortnite figures now.
Already?
So
This thing age 4 and up. He wouldn't be.
Well, I mean, I'm not here for you to judge my parenting. I just, got it for him, and then
I have a question, sir.
What?
Just out of curiosity, this don't look like Mystique to me.
Well, I mean, are you familiar with the character of Mystique, ma'am?
I am, actually. She's blue.
Well, she's also a shapeshifter, so I mean...
That's fine.
That's the variant.
She also don't...
That's the variant.
She don't shoot out this blue string stuff. This is supposed to be a big gold gun. She's supposed to come with 2 extra heads, too, not a cat. Take that wherever you got it from. Can
I speak to your manager, ma'am?
I am the manager.
And there you have it. So if you try to return something like that to her store, it's not going to work. But let's talk a little bit about whether or not this can be stopped and how it happens. The first scenario with bath pieces, I think, is people just going in the store and just stealing the bath piece right in the store and then just leaving the figure and walking out. Because just, you stick the piece in your pocket, you walk out, whatever. It's not going to trigger an alarm unless they're watching you on camera. You're probably going to get away with it, even though you should feel like an idiot and get a life, for doing that. It could be that people are taking these, making the purchase, taking it home, taking the bath piece out, then returning it to the store so that they don't risk getting caught on camera. And then they can just go say that, hey, I bought this figure, but it's missing a part, or whatever. And most stores are going to just accept the return. The third scenario is somebody just purchases the figure and does what I kind of showed in, went to the extreme in kind of what I showed in my video, although it has happened. I've seen pictures of it happening. Replacing the entire figure and all the pieces in it with not, I don't want to say garbage, but less desirable figures and pieces from other toys. Sometimes it's not even the same toy line or toy company. And then, they switch it out and then they take it to the store and get a refund on it. And, either way, it's stealing. So, point blank period, it's wrong. I don't know what the solution is. I think that obviously training, some type of basic training, just to look. With Marvel Legends, it's really not that difficult with the bath pieces. You can just look at the figure and turn the box over. And you can see which bath piece comes with each figure. So if that piece is missing and the customer didn't say anything about something being wrong with the figure, then maybe you don't accept the return, or you just limit it to an exchange. I don't know. That's probably not even a good solution now that I think about it. So I don't know what the solution is to stopping this type of thing. But it does happen. I think training is part of it, but that there's so many different toy lines out there that you can't expect people working in retail to know what every figure is supposed to come with and catch these things. Us as collectors, we're obviously going to know, but I don't collect, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So if somebody brought it back to me and I was working in a retail store, I may or may not be able to catch a missing piece. I can easily go and pick up one from the shelf if it's in stock and compare it, but really in retail that's not going to be a feasible option, because if you have 6 people in line and you're working the register and you're going to hold up that line to go back there, grab the figure and compare it, so there's a lot of suggestions, but there's also a rebuttal to each of these suggestions on why that's not going to work. So let's discuss that in the comments. Hopefully you enjoyed this and got a kick out of it. And if you work in retail, hopefully you may have even learned something. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you next time.